Released worldwide last week, writer and star Sylvester Stallone has once again amassed the greatest group of bygone Hollywood action legends for one massively explosive and over-the-top violence fest. Under the new and steadier direction of Simon West, this sequel thankfully cuts back on the extreme close-up shaky cam techniques of its predecessor, allowing the viewer to appreciate and follow the mindless gore on screen much easier. From the get-go, we're immediately treated to a gloriously ridiculous cold open sequence lasting 15 minutes that has the awesome group of badasses rescuing some hostages by car, motorcycle, jet ski, and seaplane, using everything in their arsenal from rocket launchers, sniper rifles, frying pans, and a .50 caliber machine gun to accomplish this messy task. Although none of them are really developed to any significant satisfaction, the all-star cast led by Stallone includes Jason Statham, Jet Li, Dolph Lundgren, Terry Crews, Randy Couture, Bruce Willis, and in his return to acting after governing California for the past 8 years, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who filmed his limited role in only 5 days.
Get in! Your shoe is bigger than this car. Shoot something!
New to this bigger follow-up is Chuck Norris, Liam Hemsworth, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Yu Nunn as the lone female in the cast. The plot here is an overly simple and inconsequential one. Government mystery man Willis, in a slightly more extended role than his brief cameo in Part 1, has dispatched the titular ragtag mercenary group to Albania to retrieve some blueprints from a crashed airplane, before roundhouse kick-happy villain Van Damme can retrieve them and use them for untold evils. Although this group is, or at least once was, capable of delivering intriguing and nuanced performances, they're mostly reduced to cheesy one-liners, mumbles, and grunts during this film. With the notable exception of Van Damme, who clearly relishes his opportunity to play a snarky bad guy for a change. Luckily, 2 of the characters leave the film early, and 3 others receive only limited screen time during the final act, keeping the film from becoming too bloated for its own good. Cold-hearted and devoid of any emotion or recognition of the terrors that surround them, the Expendables seem to exist in a surreal environment that constantly plays things light with self-referential jokes and callbacks, which should have all fans of 80s and 90s action movies smiling with delight. When the Planet Hollywood trio finally does come together on screen, guns a-blazing, it's a welcome treat. Although a marked improvement from the 2010 original, this ensemble action film is morally repugnant, devoid of character development, hastily paced, and poorly written. But despite all this, it's still damn fun entertainment for 103 minutes. Stallone and JCVD punctuate the mayhem with a well-choreographed one-on-one fist, chain, and knife fight that serves as the icing on this delicious, if incredibly sloppy cake. The Expendables 2. Unfeeling violence, but wildly enjoyable. Well, those are my thoughts on this big action blockbuster. Now let's see what you had to say about this movie in the YouTube comments. Here's the Rate-O-Matic to highlight our scores for The Expendables 2. A double 7. You recognize this film's flaws and shortcomings, but still enjoyed the big-budget action and high-profile cast, rating this movie a cool. When I reviewed Expendables 1 here on Movie Night in 2010, I scored it a 7 as well, which in hindsight was perhaps a bit too generous, as this sequel is unquestionably better, even though the score doesn't actually reflect that. For all intents and purposes, this isn't actually an interesting or well-made motion picture, but it understands its audience and swings for the lowbrow fences, delivering fun thrills only the detached violence from a video game can replicate. I thought it was cool.